Yes, yes, indeed. All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. So, you might be wondering why I'm here. No sé. I don't know. Let me see. Hopefully, YouTube is working and I could be heard over there. If not, then. Pues ni modo. Hey, Rachel, thank you. Tap, tap, tap. What's up, Brian? Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Let me see right now. It hasn't started yet, but it should be starting up shortly. I'm about to dim the lights over here. And no, we're not going to get romantic. It's just so you guys can see what's on the screen over there. I just got to find the... Which app do I use for it to dim the lights? Let me see. Where is it? Right here. Is it raining where you guys are at? Can you hear me? If you're on YouTube, can you hear me? If you're on TikTok. Bam! There we go. All right. Let's see. All right, we got the coppers walking around. Do I need to zoom in? Should I zoom in a little bit? Let me see. Should I move the little desk a little bit higher? It's raining where I'm at. That's right. This is the what? What's going on over here? Okay, you guys tell me where it's good. I'm trying to adjust it here. Should I raise it up a little bit like that? It's pouring. What the what? It's no bueno. What do you guys think right there? Does that work? It's ice and snow in Oregon. Sheen Gators. You better put the what do you call it? The chains on your wheel. Your chain on the wheels. The chains on the wheels. Come on, guys. Let's tap. Hey, that's right. Sunny in Washington. If you're not tapping, you must be napping. And if you're new here, we're about to go into court's about to be in session. All right, so I'm here. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me put I gotta put the chat. Let me log into the chat here really quick. So we get the chat on the screen. Let's see, initial, bam. So we'll do these two, activated. Activation. Hey, thank you. Highly appreciate that, Nisha. How's it going? And welcome to You Have a Collect Call From. I'm feeling good today. I shaved today. My wife, I put a sweater my wife gave me for my birthday. So, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm trying to stay warm in here. It's cold outside. It's pouring like some of you guys mentioned out there. Oh, and let me put my camera on over here. I can't be forgetting about you guys over here. Bam, ahí estamos. Let me move this right here. Okay, the comments are coming in. Moving this, move that. There we go. There we go. Hey, happy. Oh, nah, my birthday was a few weeks ago. But thank you anyways, Kimberly. Highly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Man, they're definitely lollygagging. It's already 1 o'clock already, and they still haven't started court. What's up with them? Don't they know people want to go home? They don't want to be in there anymore. What's this plus sign for here? Start a poll. If you're watching me on YT and on vertical, can you tell me if you guys could hear me? I would highly appreciate it. This is the first time I'm running a vertical stream like I do on TT, but I'm running it free all of them, right, Ryan? We can hear you. Okay, you guys can hear me on TikTok. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Let me see. How many of you guys you can widen the screen to, what do you mean? No Nintendo. Amber, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, we can hear you, James. Snarky old lady, gracias. Can't. How do I widen the screen? That's a trick I don't know. No sé, no sé, no sé. What kind of court cases do you guys think we're gonna be having today? Hey, James Jace came from Utah stream. Hey, Young, I still haven't done. We still gotta do the parole board hearing from Connecticut. That one's gonna be wild today. I think I was about to start streaming it, and this guy was going off like at the 5-hour mark. So it's gonna be a long day today. How many of you guys captured? How many DV? You think it's gonna be a DV case? All right. Going once, going twice. What do you guys think? How many of you guys caught that video visit today that I did with Javier? If you guys don't mind sharing. Javier was on always. The chances are you are right. Most likely. I did. Hey, that's right, Tara. Man, Javi had me busting up. Did we miss the 11? Yeah, we did miss the 11 o'clock hearing. I was in a video call, so I wasn't able to get on that one. It was interesting. Man, Javi's a trip, man. If you guys haven't done so yet, you guys definitely should check out his interview. We never finished it. We tried to start. We started it, but we never finished. We used to always go off the rails. Let me see. Plenty of DV cases yield fates. How like the guys you interviewed in for? You know what? The gentlemen that I've interviewed, they're normally they've been down for over like 15, 16, 20, 25 years. Javier, he's been down for 30, 32 years, or I think he's about to hit 32 years. Hey, what's up, Juliet? How's it going? So it varies. It varies on the people that I bring on. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw the clip that I put up from Ray Jennings. He did for 11 years for a crime he didn't commit. All right, I'm okay. All right, we got some audio. Damn, 32 years. That's crazy, man. I was like 13 years old. I was still playing Super Nintendo. I was playing Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World at that time. Yup, lifer. Yup, he's a lifer till he walks out them gates. If you're watching me on YouTube vertical, can you guys tell me if you could hear me? I would really appreciate that. I was 11, laughing out loud. You know what? I'm gonna mute my mic really quick. I'm gonna turn on another phone right here and check if I could hear. Hey, what's up, Ali? How's it going? I wasn't even born, right? That's right. Yeah, no, but it's because I'm running on YouTube. I'm running two streams. I'm running a vertical stream, and I'm running a landscape stream. So I gotta double check if the audio's coming in through the vertical one, because I've never done it like this before. I'm running the vertical one like the way I run. All right. Damn, all aggressive.
Hey, everyone, please be seated.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You here by yourself? So I'll go slowly if you want me to. Or let me know. I'll go slowly if you want me to.
No, you're
okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Commissioner, we do have 2 Spanish matters.
2?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm currently waiting on an interpreter login.
You're West.
Oh, hey, thank you, Yield,
From the court.
Yield
Court.
for confirming that the vertical is working. Highly appreciate that.
I'm just wondering whether they should just wait a second before I start. You know, for the general
For the
announcement.
announcement.
Yeah, so I'll wait. I'll wait a couple of minutes.
I was about to check it myself, but I don't even know how to get in. It's not even popping up on my feed over here. So thank you for you guys that did the legwork for me. As a matter of fact, I should let me fix this up really quick right now. Hey, and if you're not tapping, you must be napping. That's for you guys on TT. And please hit that follow button. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you It doesn't cost you anything. And I won't be asking you for anything. The only thing I do want is your time and a follow. That's all I ask. Thank you, team. Appreciate you sharing. Highly appreciate it. What's up, Carlos? How's it going? Thank you for the follow, Carlos. Highly appreciate it. It's an interesting judge.
Oh, wait 1 more minute. I figured by 7, if it's not here by 7 minutes, it's late, you know. You sent an email then, right? So they know we're waiting?
Yes, I did say somebody will be watching.
Because I think like the last couple of weeks ago, someone forgot to call an hour later, whoops, maybe sent an email. And they get in trouble for that if they don't call in. I know that.
Hey, thank you, Young. Highly appreciate that. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. You know, get us into the algorithm right here. Help us grow. Help us get in some more individuals. The more people, the merrier, the funner it's going to be.
All right,
for us, not the people on behind the screen.
All right. Good afternoon. This is a 2 o'clock calendar on February 13th, 2025. The court orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints, those orders that were given on the first calendar on the 1st of this month shall apply to all matters in this calendar. When I call your name, you'll have a stand behind the podium, give me your name and your date of birth. I will not tell you all your release conditions, but they'll be on your paperwork. It'll be your responsibility to read them. For those of you who I set a security appearance bond, you can call a bondsman. It's my understanding they collect calls.
What? Did you say collect
on
calls?
Some of the walls, there's a list of bonding companies with their phone numbers. If you can't find it and need to know a number, you know, ask one of the detention officers to give you that information so you can make the phone call. All right. I will tell you that release conditions will have at a minimum no drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. Okay. Let's see.
He just logged in.
What?
He just logged in.
Of course. By the way, I'm going to repeat what I just said with the now the interpreter's online. Okay, interpreter, please identify yourself, please.
Not a Timu interpreter.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jose Garcia, Arizona Credential Interpreter with CITS.
Okay, I just repeated this in English, so I'll just repeat this just for the benefit of the couple of individuals. Okay? All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
For those of you who are Spanish speakers, I'm repeating, with the assistance of the court interpreter, I'm repeating what I just told everybody else.
Para ustedes que son hispanohablantes, a través de la ayuda del intérprete judicial, voy a repetir lo que acabo de mencionarle a todos los demás presentes.
The court orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month will apply to all matters on this calendar.
Las órdenes judiciales provistas en el primer día del mes durante las audiencias para que se obtengan las muestras de ADN y huellas dactilares también corresponden a todas esas audiencias.
I am not going to list all your release conditions, but they'll be on your paperwork and you'll be responsible for reading them.
No voy a leerles todas las medidas cautelares de libertad, van a estar todas en su papeleo y ustedes mismos serán responsables de leerlas.
At a minimum, it'll say no driving without a valid driver's license and no drugs without a valid prescription.
Como mínimo, va a decir que no debe usted de conducir, al menos que tenga una licencia de conducir válida, como también no debe de poseer ningún tipo de droga, al menos que tenga una receta válida.
I said 6, 7, what's the other person?
20, 21.
Oh, they're not together, that's right. Okay. Let me find it.
Hey, yeah, so you could definitely call a bondsman. You got to really think about it. Like that's where bondsmen get their bread and butter from. So they got to be able to communicate with those individuals that are behind bars. So I do recall even back in the 90s in LA County.
I'm trying to find him.
You used to be able to collect your bondsman, your lawyer. That's mandatory right there off the top. You need to reach out and touch someone.
Oh, here it
if
is.
you will.
Okay. Victor Chavez. Oh, you got company. You got this.
Victor
All right,
Chavez.
We got Victor Chavez coming up. Let's see if this Timu translator got what it takes to be able to translate over here. We're about to find out. Hey, Aaron, gracias. Highly appreciate you sharing right there. That's definitely going to help us.
Senor, good afternoon. Your name and your date of birth, please.
Muy bien, señor. Diga su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento, por favor.
Víctor Eduardo González Chávez, septiembre 18 de 1981.
Victor Eduardo González Chávez, September 18th of 1981.
Okay. Sir, is Spanish your primary language?
No
Señor,
sé.
su idioma natal
don't
es el
know.
idioma español.
Sí,
Okay.
Yes.
And do you need a Spanish interpreter to help you understand what is being handled, what's being stated?
¿Y necesita usted la ayuda de un intérprete del español para entender todo lo que se está mencionando?
sí.
Okay.
Yes.
So as a result, I will appoint the office of the court interpreter to assist you during the course of your cases.
Como resultado, voy a nombrar a la oficina que se encarga de la interpretación para que le ayude a usted en todas sus causas.
Muchas gracias, queda muy bien.
All right. So
Thank you
you
very
have
much.
two matters. Okay. You have two matters before me. Both are probation violations.
Muy bien, señor, usted tiene dos causas que están ante mí. Ambas son por quebrantamiento de su régimen probatorio.
And my understanding, you're on probation for both matters for possession of drug paraphernalia.
Tengo entendido que usted fue colocado bajo el régimen probatorio en cada una de esas causas por la tenencia de adminículos de drogas.
You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5.
Presuntamente, se alega que usted quebrantó los términos 3 y 5.
Not 3 and 5. Hey, what's up, Casey? What's up, Katie? How's it going? Welcome to You Have a Collect Call
I'm
From.
appointing a lawyer for you on both cases.
Le nombro a un abogado para ambas causas.
You'll have your probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 in the morning at 201 West Jefferson.
Usted tendrá una audiencia de la revocación de su régimen probatorio que se celebrará el 20 de febrero a las 8:30 de la mañana en el 201 al oeste de la Jefferson.
And the release conditions apply to both cases.
Las medidas cautelares de libertad corresponden a ambas causas.
You are not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and you cannot possess any drugs without a valid prescription.
Usted no debe de poseer ningún tipo de arma alguna, no se le permite que usted beba ningún tipo de bebidas alcohólicas ni poseerlas, y tampoco poseer ni beber ningún tipo de drogas, al menos que tenga una receta válida.
If you are able to be released, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release.
Si a usted se le pone en libertad, debe de comunicarse con su agente de régimen probatorio dentro de 72 horas después de ser puesto en libertad.
Okay. Another judge has set bond for you on each one at $100 secured appearance bond, so that's a total of $200 of secured appearance bond.
Otro juez fue el que ya impuso la cantidad de fianza. Es en la cantidad de $100 en cada una de sus causas, y esto es de dinero garantizado, de modo que su fianza total son $200 de dinero garantizado.
I don't think I mentioned this to be interpreted in Spanish, but if you want to go to a bonding company, it's my understanding they do collect calls, and you need to know the number of a bonding company. You can ask one of the officers to give you that information.
Did somebody
Y si
say
no lo mencioné para que
collect
fuese
call from?
mencionado al español, si usted desea utilizar los servicios de una empresa fiancista, puede usted comunicarse con ellos mientras ellos acepten llamadas de paga, y para obtener el número puede preguntarles al personal de la cárcel de los custodios.
Okay, as I mentioned, you must be in court on February 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Okay.
Can I-
Como le mencioné, debe de estar en el juzgado el 20 de febrero a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Now, you wanted to ask me something?
¿Quería preguntarme algo usted?
Sí.
Yes.
El motivo de estar aquí nuevamente, yo he seguido el procedimiento de mi caso. No sé leer leer ni escribir en inglés.
Damn.
Yo no sabía que tenía que seguir, no sé qué era un oficial o lo que falté ahora, no tenía idea de que lo tenía que haber hecho. Todo estaba en inglés, nunca fue mi intención. Estoy tratando de tener mi vida por primera vez bien en 2 años.
Permítame interpretar eso, señor. Permítame interpretar eso. The reason why I'm here, I am trying. What I'm being told that what I'm here is the thing is that I don't know how to read English, and I did not know that I had an officer and all the things that they're saying I didn't do. I had no idea.
Google
It was
Translate.
not my intention to do any of this. It's just I'm trying to get a hold of my life and do things correctly for the last 2 years.
You don't know nobody that talks English and reads English?
Sir,
Come
what
on
I'm going
now.
to say applies to you and also to everyone else here.
Señor, lo que le voy a mencionar a usted le corresponde también tanto a usted como a todas las personas que están presentes aquí.
I'm not sitting here today to discuss or to consider guilt or innocence or whether someone has violated their probation.
No nonsense.
Yo no estoy aquí sentado para hacer una decisión sobre su culpabilidad o inocencia aquí el día de hoy, ni tampoco para decidir si alguno de ustedes ha quebrantado su régimen probatorio o no.
What do you guys think?
Okay, so at this stage, I always recommend to people not to talk about the facts of their case here because everything is being recorded. And if you say something, the prosecutors could always get a copy of the recording and use it against you at a later court date.
En esta etapa de la diligencia siempre les menciono a las personas que no se les recomienda mencionar sobre los hechos de su causa. Y eso es porque todo está siendo grabado y la fiscalía, si usted menciona algo, la fiscalía puede obtener las grabaciones de estas diligencias y utilizarlas en su contra en fechas posteriores.
Sir, you have an attorney. It's important to ask your attorney questions if you don't understand what you have to do. Okay, and that is the person you can confide in.
Señor, usted tiene un abogado que se le ha nombrado. Es importante que usted le haga a ese abogado sus preguntas y entender lo que sea que usted se le haya pedido que cumpla. Usted podrá hablar con su abogado y conferirle sus detalles.
And so, if you are able to get out and you don't know the name of your probation officer, you'll want to call the probation department and find out who that person is and contact them immediately.
Okay.
De modo que si usted logra llegar a ser puesto en libertad, necesita comunicarse con su departamento de régimen probatorio y también averiguar cuál es su agente del régimen probatorio.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Nisha, you're right, Nisha. There are no excuses. There are so many resources for translation. You're like, come on, you're not in the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s. We're in 2025. Pop out your phone, bam, and translate instantly. You don't even have to communicate with anybody. If you're putting videos up on TikTok, all these booty shaking videos and whatnot, you better know how to use it to translate.
Okay,
So that's not an excuse. Next.
Muy bien, Juan Alvarado.
I don't even want to hear those excuses today. I'm so outraged right now. I don't know what I'm capable of.
So not your name and date of birth, please.
Juan
Su
Alvarado,
nombre y su fecha de nacimiento, por favor.
Juan Alvarado, 6/20/71.
Okay. Sir, is Spanish your primary language?
Sí.
Wait for the interpreter, please.
Espera la interpretación, señor. Señor, ¿el español es su idioma natal?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to understand everything without the assistance of a Spanish interpreter?
¿Puede usted entender todo lo que se está mencionando sin la ayuda de un intérprete?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So I'm going to appoint the office of the court interpreter to assist you.
Muy bien, voy a nombrar a la oficina de intérpretes para que le ayude a usted.
A little bit of an advice, since you do have an interpreter now, do not try to be helpful and speak English. I want to make sure that you understand what I'm saying, and you understand what I'm saying, and that it would apply to
Don't
future
tell me how
court
to speak.
proceedings in the future.
I'll speak English if I want to.
Muy bien, unas palabras de
Or
asesoría
Spanish.
para usted. No trate de querer ayudar y contestar en inglés. Quiero cerciorarme de que usted entienda todo lo que se esté mencionando y eso aplica tanto a estas diligencias ahorita como también para diligencias o audiencias en el futuro.
Okay.
I am not in such
Okay.
a hurry or rush. It's important to me that you understand exactly what's happening.
At
Yo
this
no
rate,
estoy
it's gonna take
tan
forever.
apresurado así. Es importante que usted
I am in
entienda
a
todo lo
hurry.
que está sucediendo.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You have a total of 4 matters before this court.
Muy bien, tiene usted un total de 4 causas que están ante este juzgado.
Okay. 2 of them are probation violation matters.
2 de ellas son debido al quebrantamiento de su régimen probatorio.
In CR 2019-145303, you're on probation for a Class 4 felony.
En la causa CR 2019-145303, usted está bajo el régimen probatorio por un delito mayor, categoría 4.
I need to figure out what these violations are. 1, 13, 12, and 8. Yeah, this judge he's definitely messing up my mojo.
Excuse me, strike that. Yeah,
El-
you're on probation for possession of dangerous drugs.
Si
Nada,
usted está
drogas.
bajo el régimen
What up,
probatorio
Lynn?
por la tenencia de droga peligrosa.
And in the other probation matter, CR 2022-107178, you're on probation for possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony.
Y bajo la otra causa, may the interpreter request repetition on the case
Did
number, Your
somebody
Honor?
say toilet?
Oh, sure. 2022-107-1780.
Thank you, Your Honor. Usted está bajo el régimen probatorio en la causa 2022-107-1780, también debido al quebrantamiento del régimen probatorio.
Did somebody say agua?
Okay. On both cases, I'm appointing a lawyer for you.
Bajo ambas causas le nombro a un abogado a usted.
Your next court date will be at 201 West Jefferson in Phoenix on February 20th at 8:30 for a probation revocation arraignment hearing.
Su siguiente audiencia se van a ventilar en la dirección del 201 al oeste de la Jefferson. Será el 20 de febrero a las 8:30 de la mañana y será su audiencia del quebrantamiento del régimen probatorio e instrucción de cargos.
And these apply to both probation violation matters.
Hey, thank you for the like,
Y
Tyler.
esto aplica o corresponde a ambas causas del régimen probatorio.
You're alleged to have violated Term 1, not being a law-abiding citizen.
Presuntamente a usted se le imputa el no haber sido un ciudadano que acate la ley, la cual es la norma 1.
You are not to possess any weapons, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription.
A usted no se le permite el tener ningún tipo de arma alguna, no se le permite el poder beber ningún tipo de
This
bebidas
is
alcohólicas, como tampoco no se le
Maricopa.
permite poseer ningún tipo de drogas, al menos que tenga receta válida.
If you are able to get out of jail, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release from custody, brother.
Si usted logra el llegar a ser puesto en libertad, debe de comunicarse con su agente de régimen probatorio dentro de 72 horas de ser puesto en libertad.
Okay. Another judge has set bond for you in the amount of a secured appearance bond of $250 each, for
Here?
a total of $500
Nah, I wasn't-
on your probation violation matter.
I was in a video visit from prison.
Fue otro juez quien estableció ya su fianza y se fija en la cantidad de dinero garantizado, la cantidad de $250 por cada una de las causas, de modo que su total de fianza serían $500
I've had
en sus causas de régimen
the
probatorio.
header was pink. Nah, that wasn't me.
You also have a new case in 2025, 107052.
Ahora también usted tiene una nueva causa del 2025 07052.
Your court date is at the same time in a different building, February 20th at 8:30 in the morning at 175 West Madison Street.
Did they have a toilet flush? If they don't have a toilet flush, it
Su
wasn't
fecha
me.
de audiencia es en la misma ubicación, también el 20 de febrero a las 8:30 de la mañana, pero será en otro edificio, en la ubicación es el 201 a los de la calle Jefferson.
Thank you for the follow.
I'm appointing a lawyer
Butterfly.
for this also.
También le nombro un abogado para esta.
So initially, you may have more than one lawyer in courts in two different buildings, but it'll probably be combined into one.
De modo que inicialmente usted probablemente va a tener dos distintos abogados en distintos edificios, pero con el tiempo lo van a combinar a que sea solamente uno.
So make sure that lawyers know about the other cases.
Entonces, cerciórese de avisarle a sus abogados de las otras causas.
The other release conditions remain the same, but a bond will be set in a security appearance bond of $5,000.
This guy's putting me
Las
to
otras
sleep.
medidas cautelares de libertad continúan igual.
Guy needs to
La
hurry
fianza
up.
se va a fijar en la cantidad de $5,000.
The prosecutors were asking a bond of $10,000, but I'm making it only $5,000.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Ahora, la fiscalía estaba pidiendo que la fianza se fijase en la cantidad de $10,000,
You're so kind,
pero
Your
yo la
Honor.
voy a poner solamente en la cantidad de $5,000.
Okay. Then you have one other matter. Give me 1 second.
Y usted tiene una causa más, pero permítame.
If you're not tapping, I'm gonna be napping. Tap a tap a tap. You could do the 4-finger motion one. You could do the 2 tapper. You could do the 1 tap, or the whole hand tap. You choose whatever you want to do. Just tap tap tap, please and por favor. Or you could do the double hand tap.
Oh.
Maximize the heart, the corazones on the screen, and you saw that here first. The double tap, the double 10, the 10 fingers tap, or the 10 tentacles tap right here. Hey, what's up, crazy? How's it going? Hey, where else are you gonna get this? It's court, but you're getting this type of activities. Where else are you gonna get it? Right here, you gotta CollectCallFrom. Don't accept any imitations. If they don't have the toilet flush, you know it's not me. They don't have this female Rorschach, it's not me. They don't got the CL20s, they're faking the funk. Just keeping it 100% real.
Okay. I'll be right with you.
Muy bien, volveré con usted en un momento.
And then he types like my wife. Oh man, like, you're gonna get life. Death penalty for you. My wife's not a judge, but if she was, that's what she would be sentencing everybody to. This judge is boring. Yep, I gotta go ahead and turn up for what? Chippy's laughing. Hopefully my wife's not watching me right now, because if not, she might sentence me to some hard labor. Go fix a toilet or something.
This one is a warrant out of the Towson.
Man, we're already 20 minutes in and he's barely in the second person? This guy needs to retire.
Towson City Court. It's failure to pay on
the Timu judge. Jenny's laughing.
You're in Towson City Court for failure to pay.
Y esta es una orden de arresto que proviene del tribunal de la ciudad de Towson por el no cumplir con su pago.
I'm appointing a lawyer for you for that court, just for the limited purpose of determining bond.
Le voy a nombrar a un abogado a usted en esa causa, pero solamente para el asunto limitado de determinar la fianza.
The address of Towson Justice City Court will be on your paperwork, and you're scheduled to be there on February 24th at 8:30 in the morning.
You guys need to get one of these. They're like $2
La dirección de
or $3.
del tribunal de Tolleson estará en el papeleo y se espera que usted comparezca para su audiencia para el 24 de febrero, 8:30 de la mañana.
In the event that you are not able to post your bonds on the other three matters, I've set a bond of $10 so they would transport you to this court in Tolleson.
En el suceso de que usted no logra depositar su fianza en las otras tres causas, fijo su fianza en esta causa en la cantidad de $10 para que usted pueda ser transportado para su audiencia de Tolleson.
Okay. That's to avoid the possibility of them issuing another warrant against you.
Y eso es para evitar la posibilidad de que se tenga que emitir otra orden de arresto contra usted.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Okay, gracias.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Could you make a general announcement to make sure we have no other Spanish speakers?
I hope there's no.
Absolutely,
hey,
Your
say a
Honor.
little prayer that there's no other Spanish
¿Existen algunas
speakers. I hope that's the last one because we'll be here all day. $10 bond. Is
Do I
that
make the
it?
announcement? Or?
Yeah, go ahead. Please make the announcement.
Absolutely. ¿Existe alguien más presente esta tarde que necesite los servicios de interpretación al español? Si puede, por favor, levantar su mano.
Katie, we're all confused, even the inmates.
You know, no PC.
Hey, Stevie, thank you. Appreciate that.
It's
What
not
up,
showing
Baz?
in my thing, so what do I do?
Chippy,
Ignore it?
say a little.
If you show it's being right.
Yeah, I got
Whoa,
it.
That's strange.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy right there.
Okay. All right, I guess no one else. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time. All right?
Always a pleasure,
Take
Your
care.
Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Kick rocks.
You too.
Let's pick up the pace here. Let's get the ball rolling.
Seanford Sosi.
What do you guys think the next individual is going to be up here for? What kind of crime has this individual committed? Chippy writes, thank God for that.
All right.
Yes.
So
Wait,
your
what up,
name and date of
Mondo?
birth, please.
Seanford Sosi, 9290.
Okay, sir, you have new charges of possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you.
Thank you for the share, Steve.
Your next court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street on February 20th, 8:30 for a status conference, and a witness preliminary hearing scheduled for February 24th at 8:30 in the morning.
Robbery.
Now,
GTF?
I do find probable cause that you committed these two offenses, and I would note you were initialed on February 4th, 2025, in CR 2025-105-071. So pursuant to Rule 7.2B, you'll be held without bond. Now, at this time, so you'll have an evidentiary hearing on February 20th at 1:30 at that same address, and for an evidentiary hearing to determine whether bond can be set. Your lawyer will explain that to you. All right? Okay, step to your left, please.
Like
I'm not
GTF. I never
like
heard of that one.
No bond at this time.
Is that a new thing the kids are talking about? Let's go do a
Alfredo
GTF.
Ejas, AJAS.
I can't let you out. I can't leave. Go step out there.
Oh, what's happening?
Senior, sir.
Oh, it's getting light. It's about to go down. It's about to go down right there.
Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
My name is Alfredo Ajas Suarez, and my date of
Oh,
birth
say that again, a little slower.
My name is Alfredo Ajas. My date of birth is January the 2nd, 1987.
That's better, okay.
Mhm.
Looks like you're on probation in the state of Washington. Looks like it's for a misdemeanor. DUI?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if they put a holdout on you on that or not. I'm just mentioning that to you, okay? All right, sir, you have, in Superior Court, you have a charge of aggravated assault to Class 3. I think they had it listed as a Class 2 originally, but I think it's a Class 3 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on February 20th at 8:30. At this point, a witness preliminary hearing on February 24th, 2025. If it turns out you don't have a witness preliminary hearing on that date, your lawyer will explain to you why. Okay? You're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription. And hold on 1 second.
Hold up.
And if you get out, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. I have to check one thing here also.
Take your time, Judge. Not really. Hurry up, man.
Yeah.
I got places to be, things
I
to
have 2
do.
minutes.
Slowing me down over here.
You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. I said if you get out, contact your probation officer within.
My patience is really running thin right
72
now.
hours of release, and you can't possess any weapons. Your court dates are February 20th and February 24th, like I mentioned.
Stevie, gracias for the like. Mine too.
I would also let you know that the prosecutors were asking him, well, the bond is set in the amount of $10,000, secured appearance bond.
You ain't going
All right?
nowhere.
If you post your bond, make sure you make to court, or else you lose your bond and a warrant will issue. Step to your left, please. Step to your left, please. Esteban Contreras.
Esteban Contreras. Let's see what Esteban's here for. Is it going to be DV? Is it going to be a warrant? Did he violate terms of his probation 2, 5, and 8? We're about to find out.
So your name and date of birth, please.
Esteban Contreras, and date of birth 04/08/04.
Okay, sir. You are two charges of 2 counts of disorderly conduct, Class 6 felony, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. Appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix for status conference on February 20th at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing at this point scheduled for February 24th. You're not to initiate contact with any alleged victim or victims or any alleged complainants or witnesses. No weapons. Bond is set for you in the amount of secured appearance bond of $10,000. Step to your left, please. Kenneth Cook.
Damn, that fool got picked up in sandals and shower shoes? Well, at least when he showers, he's not going to get any fungus. He could use his shower shoes.
Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Kenneth Cook, February 7th, 1976.
Okay, sir, I have to make some adjustments in regard to your situation. I'll explain what I mean in a second. Okay. You are charged with 1 count of shoplifting using artifice, Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6, and 2 types of shoplifting, Class 1 misdemeanors. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. All right, and your next court date will be 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on February 20th at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. No contact with any alleged complainant, witnesses. No contact with any possible co-defendant, and no weapons. No drugs without a valid prescription. Okay. You may travel outside of California to California. You may travel outside of Arizona, the state of California. You must return by February 19th. Be there in time for the court. You shall be permitted to reside in California, subject to further orders of the court, but must personally appear for all court dates. So that's what I'm saying. I made some adjustments in regard to that. However, sir, it's my understanding you have 13 priors, 92 arrests in California. The state was asking for a $20,000 bond. However, I'm setting bond amount of $5,000 secured appearance bond. So if you don't show up for court and if you post the bond, you could lose your bond and a warrant will issue. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. But as I said, if you get out, you would be able to go to California, but come back for court.
92 arrests?
Right.
What the what?
Michael Ephraim.
That guy's out of control. 92 arrests. Who does he think he is? Like a competition?
Okay. All right, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Michael James Ephraim, 4/15/1986.
Okay. Now it's my understanding you're in LBJ for some other charges, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your bond on that one?
It was 500.
500. Okay. And also, I just make sure I have to amend one thing also, by the way.
You got to amend. What are you amending? Hey, how's everybody doing today? I see there's 87 people in here. Hey, what's up? Let's get to the 20,000 mark so we can go ahead and get to the
Kind of an arrest
FIP.
warrant on a burglary in the 3rd degree charge. I know you do have 5 priors, and you have the other charge. Anyway, you'll have a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on February 24th. Do not return to the scene of alleged crime, have any contact with the alleged victim or victims, complainants, or witnesses. You must obey terms of the orders of protection that have been issued or would be issued. Bond is to be set in the amount of $2,500 security appearance bond. That's on top of the other $500. Okay, so make sure you make all your court dates. If I didn't mention, I did appoint a lawyer for you. My guess, do you remember when the next court date is?
My next court date is February 25th.
Have you already had one court date on it already?
Huh?
Did you have one other court date already in Superior Court?
Yeah, that's on the 25th. Coming up.
That's your first one?
Yeah.
And you have a $500 bond? That's interesting. I couldn't find it, because right now your first court date is February 20th. So when you meet your lawyer, make sure they know about the other case, because they'll probably make it one lawyer on that.
Okay.
And make sure they know, they can maybe combine it possibly on the same court dates. Okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Step to your left.
Next.
Shabria, Austin.
Up next on The Price is Wrong. Claudia,
Your
you
name,
got
date,
it.
birth, please. Give my voice. Okay, I'll be. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Who the hell's
Let's put this
whispering?
way, make it a little bit easier for you. You're Shabria, and shake your head yes or no. You're Shabria Linnea Austin, born on October 12, 1997, and you're shaking your head yes. Okay. All right. You have two. I'll try to do it. You don't have to speak. Okay. You got two bench warrants out of Superior Court. Okay. One of is 2024 129357, and possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony. You have you already have an attorney on both of them already. So you have a status conference at February 20th at 8:30 at 175 West Madison for both of them. In the 2024 cases I just mentioned, another judge already set bond for you in the amount of $2,500 security appearance bond. Now, because the other one you're on probation for, so if you are able to get out, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Okay. Now, on the other matter, which is CR 2022-138167, once again, make sure you're on. It listed as a bench warrant, but it's actually a bench warrant based on a probation. And you're set for a disposition hearing on February 20th at 8:30, 175 West Madison Street. And you appointed a lawyer for you. So, okay, looks like they put them both at the same place, which makes it a little bit easier. Okay, February 20th at 8:30 disposition hearing. So, same conditions, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. And contact your probation officer within 72 hours. And on the
Probably going through withdrawals.
2022
That's why they yawn.
138167, another judge set bond for you, that also in the amount of $2,500. So it's a total of $5,000 security appearance bond. I want to ask you if you have any questions. You probably can't speak anyway, but if you want to try, go ahead. No? Okay, then step over there, please.
Man, hey, I hope this judge is not going to be on later
Lawrence
on.
Bohorticus?
I hope he's not going to be on for the 7 o'clock and the 10 o'clock, man. I can't take it. I wouldn't be able to. I can't do it. Like my daughter says, I can't do it. I can't do it. Judge is nodding out with the oh, man. You're not lying. I know.
Your name and date of birth, please.
My name is Lawrence Leon Bojorquez Jr., and my date of birth is 5/5/1987.
Okay. You haven't seen a Mesa judge today, have you?
No, I just put in an order.
No, we don't.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no.
Order for what?
No, I haven't.
A
It's probably
cheeseburger?
tomorrow morning, probably. You show the hold out of Mesa, don't you, for Mr. Bohorticus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be probably tomorrow morning.
Okay.
No, Eastwood Tower is jail.
What?
Eastwood Tower is jail.
No, but he has to hold at Mesa, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they'll probably come over to Mesa in the morning.
Are you releasing on this one? It's because my attorney has the bail bonds. People.
Okay, I'm just telling you, it's a hold.
I have to handle that first.
Okay, well, the point is, you probably would, if you're not bonded out, you probably have to go to Mesa in the morning. That's my guess.
I have to go to Mesa before I can get bonded out.
Yeah, well, because there's a hold on it. You could bond on whatever I say here, you wouldn't get out because you have the Mesa hold.
Exactly.
So you understand what I'm talking about, okay?
Exactly.
So it's probably going to be 8:30 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow morning, okay, so we got that straight. Okay. Now, thing is here, you're being, so it's right, you have a, you're being held on another matter in Superior Court already, correct? So that's why you have an attorney appointed on that. Is that an attorney you appointed, you hired? No? It's a no, correct? You don't have laryngitis, so.
No, it's a no.
All right. So anyway.
Laryngitis?
Let's talk about this. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And actually, let me go back.
I can't take this.
Can I say something?
Yeah, one second. Let me just, I don't want to forget anything. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Your court dates will probably be different from the other case, but 175 West Mass Street on February 20th, 8:30, and the witness preliminary hearing at this time, February 24th at 8:30. Okay.
Is that a burrito?
You're not to return the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged complainant or witnesses, and you're charged with shoplifting, a Class 5 felony. Yeah. Now, be careful. Remember, I said I recommend people don't talk about the facts of the case.
Yeah, it's not about.
Especially since you have your lawyer now.
I just wanted to state to the court that.
Shut your mouth.
Just kind of, I apologize.
Can you talk a little louder for me?
I just want to send an apology. This past year, I lost my mom. I'm
sorry to hear that, but sir, let me just tell you one thing. You don't have to apologize to this court, at least, because the point is, let's say you didn't do what you're supposed to do. The apology should be to yourself and to your family. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I appreciate your sentiment, but you don't need to apologize to me. Okay.
Say that for your sentencing.
But I just want to say that I lost my mother, my best friend, and I just got
hungry
visitation and custody of my 3 children.
Well, let's put it this way. You know what that means? You have incentive to do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a great attorney.
Good.
Helping me out.
Okay. So anyway, but the other court, in this case, they have ordered that the bond be set in the amount of $1,500. Okay. So once again, if you post your bond, make sure you show up for court February 20th and February 24th. Or else another warrant would issue and you could lose that bond. But since you're very happy with your attorney, listen to him or her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So step to your left, please.
Can I also, is that going to affect the bail bonds?
No. If you can post a bond for the total amount.
Okay, because the only thing that was, it was Mesa, that was the one that has.
Oh, okay. Let's start over again. Okay. You have this $1,500. You have one on the other one. You put those together. And if Mesa decides to hold you, let's just say they say $500. You add $500 to the total bond, and you'd be able to get out. Or if Mesa releases you, you just have the 2 bonds from Superior Court. Okay. But make sure you show for all your court dates.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That answers your question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can combine them, but
the only thing.
One thing I hesitate to say one thing to you, because if they set bond in Mesa, I can't say for sure whether you might have to have 2 separate bonds, one for Superior Court and one for Mesa. You'd have to talk to the bonding company and your lawyer about that. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, yeah, because the Mesa, I think I have to take care of that before they could get.
Okay.
I was just making sure the 2,500 and the 1,500 bond
they can be combined.
Okay, thank you.
That's my understanding.
That's all I needed.
But make sure your lawyer agrees with that. You know what I mean?
Okay, no.
Okay.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm being logical, but I don't want to make sure. I can't say for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael Witt.
Up next on The Price is Wrong, we're going to have contestant numero dos.
Right.
What do you
Good afternoon,
guys
sir.
think
Your
this
name and date of birth, please.
gentleman's going to be here for?
Michael Rodwitt, 17 April 1979.
Okay, so you got a child support arrest warrant at a family court.
Child support?
Okay, and let me explain something to you. The bond that was set on that is $1,413.24. That's exactly, I have to put the pennies in, because that's what the family court ordered. That must be the amount that allegedly in arrears. Unless you post that actual cash bond of $1,413.24, you'll stay in custody. And now you'll have a why would they show it why would they show in both in italics the out of custody? It shouldn't be. See what I'm saying?
I'm not sure, but it's the same dating time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, either way, whether you post that money or not, you'll be back in 201 West Jefferson in family court on February 18th at 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you post it, make sure you show up there also. You understand that? Now, having served been in that counter for 3 years, this court cannot change that amount. It's cast in stone. Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with how bonds work. What would happen if I get a bond to help?
No, you can't get a bond. It has to be cash.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, and that cannot be changed.
Okay. Well, and assuming I don't have that money,
you'll be back in court, in family court, on February 18th.
But until then?
Then after that, your family court judge will make a determination whether to keep you in, reduce the bond, or whatever the case may be. That'll be up to that judge. Okay.
Okay, right. But until the 18th, I'm going to stay.
Unless you're able to post a 14-13-24. Okay. Step to your left, please. Esperanza Gonzalez. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Esperanza Gonzalez, 10/2000.
Okay, you have two probation violation matters here. First one is in CR 2022-145224. The other one is 2024-105-808. I'm appointing a lawyer for you both matters. Your court, you'll have your probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30. Your alleged violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 15. See a second here. Well, actually, on the 2022 matter, it's just terms 3, 4, and 5. But appoint a lawyer for you on both matters. Your arraignment hearing and for probation revocation will be at 201 West Jefferson on February 20th at 8:30. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. No weapons, no possession or consumption of alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All right. So on the first one in 2022 matter, your judge set bond in the amount of $50. In the 2024 matter, another judge, your judge set bond amount of $1,000 secured appearance bond. So your total amount will be $1,050 secured appearance bond. All right, step to your left. But make sure if you get out, contact your probation officer with 72 hours of release. All right, Andrew Espinal. All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
Andrew Espinal, September 18th, 1991.
Okay, you're in the middle of a yawn, so let's say it again.
September.
That's this is right. Just keep joining. So it's
September 18th.
Espinal, 1991.
Yeah.
Okay. All All right, so you got a bench warrant out of Superior Court on possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. You already have a lawyer on that. And you'll be back in court at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing 4 days later, February 24th at 8:30. Your judge set bond the amount of $500 security appearance bond. So if you post a bond, make sure you make it to court. All right, step to your left, please. Catherine Sullivan. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Catherine Sullivan, May 20, 1990.
Okay. Okay, you've got a probation violation matter, and this warrant is from almost 2 years ago. 2000, I think June of, I'm looking at my notes here, from June 30th, 2023. I think you may also have a warrant out of Pinal County.
Yeah, for the same thing.
What?
For probation violations while they combine them.
But the reason I'm saying I don't see is they haven't posted a hold on you here unless you already saw someone on that. So the point is, it might be on a later calendar, put that hold on you. Okay. And because it's been so long, and also you have the pro things, the bond is going to be $500 security appearance bond. I appoint a lawyer for you. It'll be at 201 West Jefferson for your probation revocation arraignment hearing, February 20th at 8:30. Your alleged violated terms 6, 7, 11, 12, 15, 17, and 22. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. And you're not to possess any weapons, not to possess or consume any alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Now, for the sake of discussion on the Pinal, okay, if they put you on there, it may be around the same time. They're not going to move you back and forth between the two counties probably, so you probably would have to resolve this one first, but that's something you'll talk with your lawyer about. Okay. All right, step to your left, please. Michael Hummel. All right, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Michael Charles Hummel, 2/24/96.
Okay, you're also here on a probation violation. I guess you're on probation for possession of drug paraphernalia. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5. I appoint a lawyer for you. You'll likewise be at 201 West Jefferson for a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Like I've said with the other folks, don't possess any weapons, do not possess or consume any alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Another judge for you is set an amount, a bond in the amount of $250 security appearance bond. Okay, step to your left, please.
Thank you.
So if you post your bond, make sure you contact the probation officer and show up for court. Okay, Aaron Walker.
Hello.
Okay. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Aaron Walker, January 31st, 2001.
Okay, you got 3 matters, 2 are probation violations and 1 new case.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do the new case, which is 2025-107-086. You're charged with possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And so your first court date will be in one place, and your probation violation matters will be in different court. They'll probably be combined altogether, ultimately. So talk to your lawyers about that. So your court date will be February 20th at 8:30 for a status conference, witness preliminary hearing, February 24th at 8:30. That's at 175 West Madison, because the probation will be at a different building. So they'll probably put them together ultimately. If you get out, contact your probation officer. I got to change this also. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol. All right, and so that's it on the new case. All right. Oh, and the bond was set in the amount of $250. Now, on your two probation violations, 2024 119708, 2024 120335, they did a teletype. They alleged you violated your probation by not being a law-abiding citizen, term 1, and I set bond on those in the amount of $250 each, with the same release conditions, same court dates. So you got a lawyer. This is another one where your court date will be at the same time as the other one, 201 West Jefferson and 220 February 20th at 8:30. That they probably, I'm not sure which court they'll take you to. So make sure your lawyers know about the other one, just in case. They probably will, but just remind them.
Will they have the information?
Yeah, they'll have the information, but you're going to get paperwork. But
okay,
they'll probably know because it'll be in the records there. Just to avoid possibility of any slip up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I don't want there to be a warrant because you're in the other courtroom, you know what I mean?
You're right.
That's why I like to tell people that. Just, all right, talk to your lawyer about it.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Leroy Johnson. Okay, sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Leroy Johnson, 3678.
You've got two matters before me. One's a probation violation on a Class 6 felony. You're alleged to violate term 1. They did teletype on that. Nothing a law-abiding citizen. So I appointed a lawyer for you. He'll also be at 201 West Jefferson, February 20th at 8:30. If you get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours. No weapons, no possession or consumption of alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Bond is set in the amount of $250 security appearance bond. Now, you have a new case also charging you with possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. Appointing a lawyer for you. I don't know if you heard me talking to the other gentleman. You'll be initially be two lawyers, two different buildings. So also February 20th at 175 West Madison at 8:30 in the morning for a status conference and a preliminary witness hearing scheduled for 2/24 at 8:30 in the morning. So make sure you'll have it on your paperwork. Make sure they understand so there's no slip up. Okay. Maylee Sickett. Your name and date of birth, please.
Molly Sickett, April 23rd, 1992.
Okay. All right, you are charged with assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor, resisting arrest, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and criminal damage, a Class 2 misdemeanor. It's in the West Mesa Justice Court. And in the paperwork, it'll be, give the address there. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And your next court date will be February 19th, 8:30 at the West Mesa Justice Court. I would tell you this, I've gotten a victim impact statement that I've reviewed. In regard, the prosecutors are requesting a $15,000 security appearance bond. You're not to initiate contact with any alleged victim or victims, no alcohol whatsoever, but I'm setting bond, a security appearance bond of $1,000. So it will not be $15,000, it will be $1,000. Do you happen to have a case manager? Do you have a case manager?
Not yet, Your Honor.
What?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Not yet. Okay, well, work on that, okay, because if you had, I would have had you contacted him or her. Okay. And talk to your lawyer about that aspect of it also. All right? Step to your left. Yusuf, Toure. Okay. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Yusuf Levon Teray.
Okay. Sir, you're actually on probation now, right?
Yes, sir.
See, I got to change. I'm going to release you. I was going to release you to pretrial services, but we don't do that for probation, so give me a minute, because what I'm going to do. And do you have a court date already on that one, on the probation violation? Tomorrow. Okay. Make sure, and you don't, has bond been set on that?
Yeah, but.
Well, are you out of jail? So if I release you, you get out?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I got to change this also then. Anyway, so you're charged with, you get an arrest warrant, okay? Let me just review this for a second. Yeah, you hadn't appeared in this matter yet. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, sir. You get charged with possessing or making contraband as a prisoner, Class 2 felony, and possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. Appointing a lawyer for you, and I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you a break, but make sure you show up for probation, and make sure you show up for this court. Okay.
Will do.
So let me just see here. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. No alcohol, possess or consumption, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no weapons.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So, as a result now, you'll be at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on February 27th at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing on February 3rd. So tomorrow, you're getting a piece of paper, show it to your lawyer, okay?
Will do.
Because it'll be a few hours before you get out, but you'll be out before in the morning, so, all right? So, as I said, you got a break today, so be smart.
Thank you.
Okay? And contact your probation officer as soon as you, well, you might, within 72 hours, so just do it tomorrow morning, okay? All right. Reyes Alcantar?
Prince, right?
Did you need to change that one, Commissioner?
What?
Did you need to change that one?
I'm sorry.
It still says PSA for.
Oh, excuse me, I have to go back on the, I don't know why it doesn't take it sometimes. Let's try again. Excuse me? I was talking to my clerk.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's like a fancy charm? Okay. All right. All right, sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Reyes Gonzalez Alcantar, 8/16/72.
Okay, sir, you got a new charge of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony.
That's it.
1 second. I'll tell you, with your record, you should be staying in. You have 4 priors, felonies. You have a bunch of failures to appear. I assume that's going to change now, because I'm going to give you a chance to get out.
Okay.
But you better be smart about it.
Okay.
You won't get so lucky next time. You charge possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony. I appoint a lawyer for you, and don't lose your paperwork, because so you don't forget the court date. It'll be 175 West Madison Street on February 27th at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing on March 3rd at 8:30. Okay? No drugs without a valid prescription.
No.
You'll be released to pretrial services.
Okay.
You're going to get what? Don't go anywhere.
No, I'm not.
Don't
I'm
be
not
in
going
such a hurry. The officer's going to give you a packet. It's your responsibility to read it and understand it, because you have to contact pretrial services and be in contact with them and abide by what they tell you to do. Also, there's going to be drug testing. So if you don't get the drug testing, they're going to request a warrant against you. You're back here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You'll be out in a few hours, but you better be smart and contact them
Your
tomorrow.
Honor, thank you.
Okay. Deputy
I will do it, okay?
Okay. Olivia Alvarez-Elman? Yeah. Your name and date of birth, please.
Olivia Alvarez Aleman, 9/28/1957.
Okay. You've got a warrant out of the West Mesa Justice Court. The address will be in your paperwork. on a theft charge, a misdemeanor. I appoint a lawyer for you. You can have your arraignment hearing on February 19th at 8:30. Your warrant was in January of 2022, over 3 years ago. Okay? And there were times, you know, a couple times you appeared and a bunch of times you didn't. And so I'm appointing a lawyer for you just to regarding the bond issue only. And they wanted a bond of $500. I'm reducing it to $100 security appearance bond. But make sure you're in court February 19th at 8:30. All right, step to your left, please.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
This is from the telephone, the one you find in the casino?
It's based on a charge of theft. I don't have any information about the
Because
facts.
I don't know.
The facts of the case. Because I can tell you this. A little bit of a history on this.
Because I find a telephone in the casino.
Well, your daughter called in October 21 that you wanted to file a motion. You didn't have any you didn't have money for the motion, and she was told no, you didn't need money to file a motion.
I don't understand.
No, you speak English, right?
A little.
Do you need an interpreter?
Yeah.
You should have. When we had the interpreter, you didn't raise your hand.
I told her I need it, and she don't listen
No,
to me.
remember the interpreter made the announcement, see if anyone else needed an interpreter?
Yeah, I just want to know why I'm here, because
Okay.
I don't understand why.
Okay, I'm just telling you. So what happened was then, there was a motion to continue the hearing in November of 2021. Then it was continued December of 21, didn't show up on January 6th. Okay, and it's just been sitting since then. That's why. Okay?
I was thinking my dad would take care of that.
Well, you got to take care of it. Okay?
Okay.
So I reduced the bond to $100, and I'll appoint an interpreter for you to assist you back then. But you understood everything I've told you today? Have you understood everything?
Yes.
That I told you?
$200 I have to pay?
No, $100.
Okay.
But did you understand everything else I've told you?
Yes.
Okay, but in the future, you'll have a bond, an interpreter, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Okay. But make sure you make it to that court.
Okay.
And, because it's your responsibility to take care of things.
I'm not really.
Okay. Chelsea, Eisele. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Chelsea Isley, 7/29/1997.
Okay. You've got 2 probation violation warrants. Appointing a lawyer for you on both. Looks like you're on probation, possession of drug paraphernalia for both. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5. Your probation revocation arraignment hearing will be February 20th at 8:30, 201 West Jefferson. It's a lawyer appointed for both. If you get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours. No weapons, no possession or consumption of alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Your judge said bond in amount of $100 each, so a total of $200 security appearance bond. Step to your left, please. Oh, the rest are house calls, except for Jacob Quackenbush. So your name and date of birth, please.
Jacob Quackenbush, 8/13/01.
Okay, sir, you are charged with child abuse. Okay, class 3 felony, an unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle, class 6 felony. I decided you're eligible for a court-appointed lawyer, so I appointed that one for you. You'll be, your court dates will be 175 West Madison Street on February 20th at 8:30 for a status conference, and a witness preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30. I didn't put the provision you're not to drive out with a minor in the car, so I left that blank. But make sure you drive with a valid driver's license. The prosecutors wanted a bond of $25,000. I'm making a security appearance bond of $5,000. You can go to a bonding company, but make sure you show up. All right?
Yes, sir.
Up to your left.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, House calls. Anthony Vega, why is he was in isolation because of his behavior. Okay, so I'll accept that. He's charged with aggravated assault, class 5 felony, resisting arrest, class 6 felony, 2 counts of each of those, and criminal damage. On criminal damage, I don't find probable cause because I don't have enough information. Appoint a lawyer for him. I release him to pretrial services with alcohol testing and monitoring. He can't have any contact with the alleged victim. Okay, Kevin Sims. Why is he a house call?
He's on non-acute suicide watch.
He's what? I'm sorry.
Non-acute suicide watch?
Okay, NASW. Okay. So, one thing, he's got a municipal court warrant on a consuming alcohol in public and criminal littering, both class 2 misdemeanors. I'm releasing him his own recognizance. He's due in court there on March 3rd at 8:30. And then he's got a warrant out of, a new case out of a Goodyear City Court, disorderly conduct and criminal damage, both misdemeanors. He's due there on March 5th at 1 o'clock at the Goodyear City Court. He'll be released on his own recognizance, cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. And then that brings us to Angel Ortega. The reason for the house call?
He's UTS, combative.
He's what? I'm sorry.
UTS, unable to function.
Oh, unable to function, okay. He's got a charge of criminal trespass, 3rd degree, West McDowell Justice Court. He can't return to see the alleged crime, and his next court date is February 25th at 1:30. He'll be released on his own recognizance. And then we finally have Chanel Porter.
She's unable to function in general population.
Okay, she's got 2 matters. Number 1 is the probation violation. She's on probation for a class 6 felony. Appointing a lawyer for her. Next court date will be for revocation arraignment hearing, February 20th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. She's alleged to have violated terms 3, 4, 5, 7, and 15. If she gets out, she must contact her probation officer within 72 hours. No possession or consumption of alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Another judge set bond for her in the amount of $250. And then finally, she's got a new case for possession of narcotic drugs. That's right, she'll not because of her behavior. She's been in isolation. Appoint a lawyer for her on that, for possession of narcotic drugs. She'll be at 175 West Madison for a status conference on 2/20/25 at 8:30 in the morning. And a witness public hearing 4 days later at 8:30. Bond is set in the amount of $500. She gets out, contact her probation officer in 72 hours. Otherwise, the conditions are the same. Okay, we are in recess. That's everything, right?